Hello everyone, I am your Minister of Peace, coming at you from Ministry of Peace Gaming. That's what we are. We are the anti-bullying revolution. That's right, we are here in Whiteout Survival and we are about to get our game on. Snowbusters has hit and it is one of my favorite events, so I'm going to kind of do a breakdown of how to do that. Yes, you'll see that I am cooking. I am all alone in the tundra, but that's okay. They crispified me, but I'm crispifying them in my own way as well. Mr. Peace is excellent of mopping things up. So while they cook me and do their bullying tactics, you know what I do? I just report them. I follow the rules and that always gets the job done. So if you need help getting the job done, Minister of Peace knows how to do it. You get a hold of me, I'll help you out. Ministry of Peace Gaming, that's what you want to do. So, Snowbusters. I'm just going to do my red dot fever first. I mean, first thing you should do when you get on, make sure you do your red dot fever. Exploration, going to claim all that. It has a maximum idle time of 9 hours, and you want all the steel you can get. That's what you're going to do to upgrade your research, which is going to increase your power of your troops. That's a good thing. Next thing, I go into my hotbar here, make sure everything in this hotbar is done. Alliance contributions, all that fun stuff. So I just started the Alliance, as you'll see here. I'm super tough. Let's go. All by myself. I'll be alright. All by myself. Minister of Peace is not worried one bit. I know how to take a bully on. I know how to play the game. I am a pro gamer. I've done it for a long time, like 30 plus years. I'm going to show you how I do Snowbusters in this video. If you are interested in that, tell your friends I am live. I'm going to do the same thing, my little advert, so people know. Do, 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 do. Minister of Peace for you. That's my little jingle. I made it up just now. Do, 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 do. And that's a bear trap. That's not what we want. Da, 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 da. I think it was right under the trees. Oh, we got some music. Got some help. Live stream is rocking it. Alright, what did he say? Okay, cool. Alrighty then. So what we're going to do then, after you do all of your red dots up in here, you do your exploration first, then you do your hotbar if you want to do it the way I do. Then I go into my intel, make sure you get all this stuff done. I don't think I can do much of my intel. I can always do the recovery of troops. But unfortunately, they're cooking me, and they're going to probably continue to cook me. And then when the Sunfire Castle battle goes, now that I'm not in an alliance or anything, they're going to make sure that they win so that they can imprison me in the jail. And that's abuse of the game mechanics, and they'll say it's just a war game and all this stuff. Yeah, I've heard it before. It will not protect you when I send it all into sport. So, that's the thing. Don't break the rules. The rules are meant to protect good people, and if you want to break them, then obviously you are not being good people. Be good people. Alright, during the Ministry of Peace Gaming, we shut down bullies all over the place, in life, online, anywhere we go. We don't like hate. We shut it down. Red Dot Fever. Everything here is done I need to do, the launch contributions, so I go up to my VIP, claim my stuff up here. Then I'm going to go to the end shopping cart thing. This is like the store. There's usually a daily chest here. There's always a daily chest here. I don't even know what I'm saying. There's some deals in here. You could buy whatever you like. I'm not going to give you any pro tips on that right now. It's up to you. If I had an alliance, then, you know, I would help my spenders out. But, you know, they outstep me. Oh, man, auto help. This is a good thing to have as an alliance leader. It helps everybody out. I have that on. So if anyone wants to join the Minister of Peace in State 4413, that's where I am at. My new alliance is MO small p because someone stole my name. And literally my actual name, Daryl. And they're, you know, trying to troll me in the game. It's criminal. I've reported them. You should do the same thing. We like to do that. That's what we do here at Ministry of Peace Gaming. We take care of business every day and every way. Online, in peace. We are online and in peace? Well, yeah, we are in peace online. I guess online and while we're in the streets. That's where we eliminate the hatred. So we're going to go ahead and check out what we're doing. Killing beasts and calling rallies. I can do a lot of that. The only thing I recommend doing here is taking the token. You don't want to go after Zinman necessarily. As a free play, if you feel unlucky like I am, you might get a ×5. Oh, I got whatever. I still move up a little bit. You can use gems if you want to do other spins. I'm not going to waste my gems on Zinman. Fortress Battle's coming up. I'm not going to get any rewards from that because they made sure they kicked me. But that's not what this is about. This is all about the Snow Busting Challenge, so I welcome you to the stream. This is where we come to help out and find peace. Make sure you're doing all your intel as well. I'm not going to do a whole lot of stuff in here right now. I'll do all this in the background after because this is a bonus stream. You can just skip this. It's going to give you a little tutorial when you go in here. I have 420 fuel. I should link up the Discord. Big D. There's the Discord if everyone wants to join the Discord server. It should link. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so you're just going to skip all this. You can read it if you want to the first time. I do because it's awesome to find out what the story is. But you're just going to kind of go in a back and forth motion. I go for the outside first. It's going to tell you some stuff. Good stuff. That's my stuff. That's my other stuff. Well, boom. I'll explain that stuff as we get going. You just want to clear the stage. And when you get to 95%, I hit a little extra. You get to use the rocket. It will clear the rest of the area. So you don't have to waste that extra fuel chasing around little bits of snow. So as we go through here, you're going to get some bonus rewards, daily rewards as well. I'm going to jump out just to show you that. It might, yeah. So you can just go up to the top right here, pause it, and retreat. Okay, so this is the Snowbusters menu. These are the items you're going to get to help you out in the mission. And you have some daily missions that you can claim. I'm going to steal the extra fuel right there. You get 1,000. These are going to be the extra chests that you get through doing the event. This is something you can get just by clicking on it, and then you can get a cool pack. I mean, these are not bad at all, honestly, for a pack. There is one thing I'm probably going to have to do. We'll find out. We'll find out in a little bit. Whoops, I clicked right out of there. So yeah, once you're done that, you want to make sure that you're leveling up your gear in the right way. So you don't have to go out at Arena 1. You go into Arena 1, you do Arena 2. It's going to give you a couple little tutorials right here. If you go straight up, it's going to kind of ruin the percentage. So what I do is I just kind of clear as much of this area as I can get. And then it's going to tell you to upgrade your furnace, and then you can just clear the whole level. So right here, I'm just going to go a big sweep. Bam, just like that. Yes, I understand, Nicole. And I will explain that as well. Boom. Okay, so what happens here is the same thing. This is going to be the tutorial is explaining what it does. When your furnace upgrades, it's no different in the main story or in the events. You want your furnace to be upgraded. That's kind of the moral of the story, right? You're in the tundra, you want to be warm. In this event, for instance, it actually reduces the temperature and it increases the fuel efficiency. So that means it's going to be cheaper for you to bust that snow, right? So you want to upgrade that furnace every single time as soon as you possibly can. It's telling me right now the temperature going down. It's only 1 fuel per second. As you go into the higher levels, it's going to cost you a lot of fuel just to clear a tiny piece of snow. So I'm going to show you some tricks for that as well. You can just hit a rocket, but we'll get to the rockets. There's another type of rocket you get other than this. We get that at, I think, stage 8, maybe 7. So you want to save those, though. I don't usually start bombing things until about stage 12. And then at the end of this, I'm going to show you how to save your rewards as well so that we can get the most efficiency. And also, this is one of those repeating events, so that means it's going to come back every 2 weeks, I think. Don't quote me on that. It could be once a month. But anyway, I'll check it out. This guy's going to tell you what to do. One of the key things here, like I said, is your efficiency. This is one of the best things to get early game. It tells you to get it, and that's for a good reason, because it expands the width of your snowbuster. So that means you can clear more area for the 1 fuel or 2 fuel that it's costing you. That's a really good thing. You have some other things here. This is your fuel per second recovery. That's really handy. This is health regen, and this is your fuel recovery up. So these two are kind of the most important, I find. So what I want to do really is always have my fuel per second going down. But right now, I want to actually just crank this because my fuel is only 1 second anyway. but we're going to reduce this. This is really important as well. Okay, now that we're ready to go, in every stage, the first thing you want to do, if you're able to do it, is rescue survivors, because they're going to increase the efficiency and they're going to help you kill stuff. It makes you stronger, right? And you want to get stronger. It's basically like adding troops to your army, and that is exactly what you did. See, I just added troops to the army. They give you some cool information. The next thing you want to do is make sure you get that furnace upgrade. There's a snowman top left. You want to try to find those, because the snowman, when you have broken him down, beat him down, and destroyed him entirely, he gives you a lot of coal, and the coal is used to upgrade your furnace. So now I can go upgrade my furnace, and it's going to clear a lot of snow around me, but it's also going to give me that fuel reduction. Boom, so it cleared the area. Now my fuel is down to 1 per second again. That is fantastic. That's why I didn't have to focus so much on the gloves. I needed to go really on the expansion. This one here is going to increase the length and width of my snow busting power. So when I grab this, I'm just going to run around the outside and clear everything in a hurry. So you want to make sure that you have low fuel when you grab this item. Boom, it's going to tell me about it. Okay, here we go. Rocking the snow buster. This thing is huge. My game is lagging out. Someone's probably hacking me. Fun. I mean, this is the most laggy snow busting good time we've had. I mean, I can handle it. I can handle it. My frames aren't dropping. Nothing's going wrong here. I mean, alright. It just is interesting. Alright, we're just clearing the rest of the area. Like I said, once you get up to 95%, you're going to be good to go, and the stage will end. Boom, boom. Whoop. And then I'm going to check my PC and find out what's going on there. Wow. Alright, so we're moving to the next stage. You get a bunch of good rewards. That's another reason you want to try to do all the mini events, because they're going to help you get way ahead. The first thing I do is go in and make sure I upgrade the things that I have. The horn, or a snow busting tool. It looks like a horn to me. I don't know. You can tell me what you think. Kind of looks like a bell or something. This is the snow busting tool, so that's the first thing I do, and then if I have any extras, I go in. The speed here is actually a really good one, because when storms and things arise, it's going to try to lock you up and crush your spirit. I may drop down once or twice. So you can see down there's a couple items. You do not want to grab those items, because my fuel cost is up right now. When you start the level, your fuel cost is going to be more. The temperature's at 3, you can see there. And the base cost, reducing the base cost. Minus 15, temperature is 3 a second. Yeah, okay, so it's 3 a second right now. When I go up here, I'll probably find a snowman. I find if you go to the left or straight up, there's usually someone pretty close to there. He wasn't right here, so the snowman or someone is probably up here. Nope. Where's he at? There. There's a helper. That's something you want. And we'll go over and kill the wolf, I guess. Right now, you don't want to use very much fuel. You're going all about efficiency here, because you just want to get enough to upgrade your furnace. Man, kill a snowman. Like a ninja. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna get crazy. So the magnet there, basically, it just sucks everything into you. It's really handy for your collection. My fuel is down to 2 per second, but you'll notice it didn't go down to 1 this time. So it's starting to cost more already. That's why I try to get my fuel reduction efficiency going. Whoa. And now we crush it. Oh, we got bombs. That's the snowstorm that's coming at us. This is why I said you want to upgrade your boots a little bit. Oh man, we are lagging out. It is fun. Even with the mods I did. Oh, we got another snowstorm. Things could get crazy. I feel like I'm gonna die. Ah, welcome to the jungle. I mean, I called it, didn't I? If you do fall down, it's not a big deal whatsoever. You just get back up again. You're never going to keep me down. That's Chumbawamba for you. Once you hit 95%, you can use the big rocket. It's going to clear the rest of the area for you. The big thing is fuel conservation or reserving. You want to make sure you save up all your fuel. And it gives you a little bit of extra fuel, not very much, for the coal that you had left over in the level. So we're moving forward. Bonus stage. Okay, Area 5 is a bonus stage. You don't do anything right off. You always want to make sure you're doing your tools first. So again, I want to make sure I got that horn up there. It is super handy for me. Bam. So, the one on the right here, this is infinite fuel. It doesn't give you very long, but you can tell it'll give you a bonus up top. Same with the snow thing. You know what that does. So we're going to grab the snow one first because it lasts longer. And then we're going to go over and grab the infinite fuel. Boom. Oh, there we go. And then infinite fuel. Now it's going to give you the explanation. You get 15 seconds. They're both in the top right there, but you'll notice you have way more time. Boom. With the snow busting tool. So that's why I usually just roll around. You have more than enough time with both. Boom, boom. Boom. You never want your fuel to run out though. I just kind of weave back and forth, having myself a good time. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Right? Like, this is not hard at all. It's really fun. Like, part of the fun for me is I just like to kind of avoid things and have myself time. Boop. Boop. There should be no way you lose to this at all. It's so easy. Whoop. Whoop. I have the rocket there, but, you know, I don't even care because I have infinite fuel constantly. I'll clear it all. Right? Doesn't even matter. The bonus round is so easy. You just have to clear the snow and make sure you keep your infinite fuel going. You don't want to burn any fuel on a bonus stage, right? That's kind of the idea. And at the end of the stage, for all the cleared area, you're going to get a little bit of extra coal, and that's going to convert into fuel. Fuel equals a good time. Keep busting that snow. Alright, we go back into our hero. We're going to reduce the fuel as much as we can. That's the next most important. And also your movement speed. Alright, so now we are a beast. We're going to get out there and go to the left. Like I said, left seems to be the best idea. See, there's a survivor up at the top and one down below. You'll notice I get 2 survivors in this stage. So it's important to try to get the survivors before you do anything else. And the snowman. Whoa. Some people go after the snowman first. If you have 2 survivor first, then you're actually stronger and you'll kill the snowman faster. So I like to do that. Bam. Get as much of that fuel as I can. The furnace should tell me to be upgrading. There we go. I was like, what's happening? Boom. Clear a bunch of the area. I'm going to go to the right and grab that super tool because it's fun. And a snowman. Well, geez, let's kill the snowman first. Bam. Whole bunch of fuel. Alright, now here we go. This is going to be fun. We're going to grab this. Boom. And the magnet. Crushing it. Boom, boom. Grab every chest you can come across. Whoop. 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 Come on. Come on, get some. Come get some. Kill the wolf if you can. I mean, it's gives you cards, so I mean, it is really handy, but really the main focus here should be going after and getting all the chests and stuff. Again, it doesn't seem like a big deal because I'm almost clear on the stage to go back and upgrade the furnace, but that little bit of fuel is actually going to come in super handy, so make sure you do retreat and get that fuel down to 1. And then crushing it again. And you'll see how big my funnel is now for my snow busting tool. That's because we souped up it in the upgrades. It's super handy. Bam. And as soon as you see that thing start firing up, stop. You don't want to waste any more fuel. I got to 95%, and the rocket can do the rest. We are rocketing to victory in the snow busting challenge. Grab that fuel. Here we go. Convert it. Boom. And we're going on to the next stage. So the first thing you're going to do when you go into this again is do your upgrades. Always the upgrades if you can. In this one, I'm going to reduce fuel again. And finally, we're going to start upgrading this one here. You're going to have to even these out to upgrade anything else. So we'll start upgrading that one. That's going to be the super tool. You're going to want that one up as high as you can. That's the code. It's going to give you the fuel regeneration so that we can convert to rockets later. So I got one hero. I'm going to go right this time. I have a feeling. Yep, there's a snowman. I probably should have got the person up there first. It's okay, it's okay. Boom. That's enough for the furnace. Boom. Alright, so this gives us a little peek. I see there's a snowman over there. So what I'm going to do is grab that infinite fuel source and then go get the snowman. Boom. Okay, and now I'm going to grab this and I'm going to go. Look at this funnel. This is so good. Whoop. And because I have the speed now, I can get it out of that storm and not die. It was a problem before and it is no more. Hello, what's going on? We'll take the shield. You got nothing on me, Wolf. You got nothing. Boom. Always upgrading your furnace. It's just like the main game of this. You want to have that cooking so that you're not freezing. Right? See, I'm down to 2 per second, but the furnace is max. So already the minimum fuel is 2. So it's going to get harder and harder, and it costs you more and more fuel, so you have to have efficiency down. And that means just making sure you're doing stuff in the right order. Don't get caught in a snowstorm. You don't want to die. It's cold. Just cleaning up the area. Now this is pretty easy. You just walk around with your massive funnel. It's like you have the super thing all the time. Don't focus too much on the frozen stuff. I find it doesn't really give you that much clearing as regular snow. Whoa. Goodbye. Boom. As soon as you're done, pop the rocket. And away we go. Area 7 done. We're just crushing this. You know, it's not very hard if you, well, I guess if you've done it 50 times for sure. I mean, at least 50 times. Snow busting is my favorite event. You get a bunch of stuff. You get the stones for your gear. All that is good. They did kick me out, so now I don't get my ass of stones for bear trap, though. Alright. Oh, my bad. Before we get going, make sure you're always upgrading your stuff. In this one, we're going to go with the boots. Bam. And then everything else is pretty much going to go into this one for sure. This is going to be your regeneration of fuel. Everything from here on out is going to go into that. Only doing other stuff as we have to. So we're going to grab the heroes first. These extra hero chiefs, if you want to call them that for fun. Going left. Nice. Getting a snowman. So you want to reduce the fuel costs. The way you do that is increase your furnace level so you do not freeze to death in the cold tundra. Boom. Reducing the cost of my fuel every time I put my furnace up as well. So that's only 3 per second now. That's a good thing. So we're going to go and try to find another hero. Let's see. Frozen Survivor. Where are you? Oh, there's a rocket. Rockets clear a whole bunch of area. You want to try to just clear a little bit so that it can clear a lot of it. Boom. That's super handy. And if I had a magnet. Is there a magnet around? There's a magnet. Oh, and I see my survivor. So I'm going to go grab that magnet. Boom. And I'm going to go up and around so I don't hit that snowstorm. I get that survivor. I don't want to clear too much because I know the next furnace is going to be available pretty soon. Let's just clear this area for a sec. Again, it takes that. Oh, there it is. It takes careful planning to do this. Woo! You don't want to grab those just as soon as you see them. we got infinite fuel down there, but what I'm going to do is go upwards first. I just reduced the fuel cost to 2, that's amazing, and grab this. Boom. We are charging in now. This thing is a monster wave. Boom. Infinite fuel. Get up the way, Frosty. You can't stop me. Grab that fuel. Or, make it, I mean. Whoop, whoop. And this should do the level. Bam. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So again, the thing is, in the first few levels, is always going to be reducing your fuel cost. In the later levels for us, it's going to be increasing your fuel regeneration. If you're a whale, that's not going to be the same thing. You're going to want to increase your fuel reduction because you're buying stuff as well. So now they've evened them. Now I've evened these all out. The next one I'm going to do again is going to be this because it's increasing the fuel recovery, so I get more fuel. Like I say, always try to go like down or left. You want to try to get the survivors. I have 3 this time, so I'm going to have to try to find 3. I'm going to go left again. There's a rocket. Pop that. That helps me get a bunch of fuel. Or, not fuel, coal. It does convert to fuel, I suppose. Alright, we got another survivor. I don't see anyone up there, so now we're going to go to the right and hope he's over here. Oh, a rocket, that's good. Boom. And the 3rd survivor. Get him out of there. And grab this. This will upgrade the furnace. Excellent. And this is going to reduce my fuel again. Wow, it starts at 5 in this level, so it's down to 4. So this is really important to have your fuel reduction up there. I saw an infinite fuel. I'm going to go grab that. Boom. With this. This is a fantastic pairing. There's a big creature here. If I want to, I'll come back and crush it later. So this is why I say create the funnel. It makes it way easier. Oh man, that was a near-death experience. Ooh. Snowman. Oh no, what's hitting me? I didn't even see that guy. That's crazy beans. That's like pretty close to death. I would definitely say that was pretty close to death. If that guy wants to fight, I would go after him. Down to 3 seconds. You're going to get this elk. The thing with him, he's going to run away. But what you want to make sure is you follow this elk to wherever it goes that's going to be near your snow. So I want that to stay up in the snow area. So I'm going to kind of hit it from the angle up here and then down a little bit. Go around. There we go. And that keeps it right in the area I want. And now I can fight this beast. Whoa. You can run right through him, and it's funny because then he does nothing to you, and you just crush him. And with the infinite fuel, it's not going to cost me very much. Now, we'll go grab the Snowbuster. What boom? Oh, I missed it. Wha-bam. Fail. And open up a huge amount again. Nothing can stop us. Boom. Crush the snowman. Bust the snowman. Snow busting challenge. Let's do it. There's another healing kit over there. I might as well grab it after I beast mode it up. Let's do it. Beast mode it up. You can't touch this. You're just gonna run through them. Oh, okay. I might as well upgrade that. That's important. Fuel reduction. Yes, bro. I know, right? The princess cat. Alright, we're down to 2 per second. That's not too bad. We can definitely clear the stage with that. I'm going to look around. There's a missile. Let's do it. Or a rocket, however you want to look at it. I don't see any power-ups down here. So what I'm going to do is go around over here and see if there was anyone left behind. I mean, there's a snowman. We'll definitely crush the snowman. Alright, so I've cleared it. You don't always have to get that. I'm not going to go around and burn my extra fuel. That's not my goal in this. I'm going to get a bunch of those cards and all that stuff for the event. My goal is just to clear their levels. And by clearing the levels, you're going to get closer to those arena items. Island items, which are a little arena for snow busting. And that's going to increase your overall troop attack, I believe. It's either attack or defense. Bam. So we're going to upgrade the coat. Boom. And the next one's going to be the gloves. Same thing. You're just going to hit this up. You don't need the magnet. The whole job of this one is basically just run through the middle. And if you can run a straight line, you won't have to use any fuel. Oops, my bad. I still didn't have to use any fuel. Oh, I thought that was the end. I had to use one fuel. I kept stopping. That was my fault. Alright, we'll collect all the rewards here. Bam. Alright, so 11, it starts to get a little bit tougher. I'm already caked in ice. I'm going to go to the left a little bit here. There's some infinite fuel that's going to help me get this person. And then we're going to just try to go over here and find something to give me a whole bunch of fuel. I can kill the snowman right now because I have infinite fuel. I normally wouldn't do that unless you were already rocking it. Go, go, go. My fuel is draining rapidly. Let's see how much that cost. It was probably quite a bit. From 5 down to 4, so it's still at 5. That's not too bad. But I want to find another survivor. I'm not ready to fight that guy. Why am I stopped? I better heal. Ah, there we go. And behind is the snowman. Leave me alone, beast. What's your deal? You got nothing. Just snow busting snow. Actually, snow busting ice. And it's a good time. It's pretty peaceful. We're chilling. Oh. I grab this thing. Run down. Oh man, snow busted. And the elk should come along. We'll crush him now. For 3 elixir. Nope, still no elk. It comes at the next one. Okay, no biggie. Crush that. Where are you at, person? I feel like that was a hurt, don't it? And it did hurt. The fake out. Okay, so there's nothing down there too much. So you're just gonna plan out where you want the elk to end up, like I said. I actually want to chase him back up here. Alright, let's go. Going for a cruise. Trying to get all the chests always. The beasts are important, but again, not so important as getting all the chests. That's a big one. Also, the snowman, because that's going to help you out the greatest. The rockets are amazing. Always go back and get the furnace as soon as you can. It's going to make you nice and warm and fuzzy inside. And if that's the case, you won't freeze to death. So it's definitely important. It also, in the game, on top of that, is it's going to reduce your fuel cost again. And that's a good thing, you know? Let's see, down to 2. 2's not bad. We can handle 2 a second. Says there's a survivor right here. Boom, we'll get him. Or her. It wasn't her that time. Collecting this. Oh, we are crushing it now. I ran out of fuel for sure. But I'm not done just yet. Because now I can retreat and go collect all my daily rewards, and we can continue to crush it. Okay, fun. Alright, that is enough to get back into the action. Oops. This one. Yeah, doing it the first run through, you can easily make it to stage 12. Hopefully. Okay. What's up, welcome to the stream? We're moving forward. Let's see. I think the best direction is going to be killing the last beast. I have 89%, so. Is that right, place? She's passed out on the chair behind me. This way? There she is. She's a good girl. We are just snow busting like pros. You want to get to stage 12 ideally, especially as a free to pay. To do that, you're going to want to make sure you upgrade the right equipment. That's the best thing for this. The funnel is the most important early game. We did that in stages 1 to 8-ish. And then we switched over and made the jacket or coat the next best. You're going to die. Boom. Alright, we just got a little tiny bit more to do. Boom. We'll grab this. Where are ya? I missed a snow patch somewhere. Interesting. There it is. Boom. But you want to stop as soon as you hit the 95 mark because it is going to save you fuel. Again, I didn't get the last beast. It's going to give you the warning. I don't want to waste any more fuel because the stages are getting harder. They're costing more fuel to use in the beginning. So the next thing we're going to do when we get to stage 12 is a little bonus stage. Unless it's a bonus stage. It might be a bonus stage. Nope, it's this one. So the next thing we're going to do is upgrade the jacket again because we want the fuel recovery at the highest. And then we exit out. Go ahead. She's a good girl. Alright, and I have 2 rockets here. So in stage 12, that's where you're going to use your first couple rockets to clear a portion of the area. What I want to do right now, though, is let it sit idle so I get more fuel. And also, there's not a lot of point because I have already completed the daily quests, unless you're pushing. If you are paying it all, you have more than daily quests. You also have the rewards here. These are good. Well, I guess this is for everybody, but unless you're spending a little bit, you probably won't get past 16. But I'll show you how to get to 16 because this is the one that's important that you get. It increases your troop attack by 1%, and you get that as a reward every time the event swings around. So eventually you get a 10% troop attack power, and that's good. It's good to have that passive stack. In this, there also is a leaderboard. I don't see the leaderboard, though, so maybe there's not a leaderboard in the first event. In the leaderboard, you're going to be able to buy cool emotes and stuff as well. But, yeah. That's all we can do. I'm going to collect the rest of the red dots. I showed you how to withstand a bully and take the assault. You never want to take your troops out of the infirmary or out of the vaulty enlistment office. What you want to do is just keep training your troops instead, because they're going to continue to burn you. That's what bullies do. They don't ever change, right? So that's what you do. I'm alright. I hope you're alright. If you want to come join the peace train, we are in state 4413. I have changed the name up to MO small p for now. We'll see what happens in the arrangements of talks. I see the red dots and whatnot, so I'm going to go check that out. Also, I'm going to go see my boy over at Fresh Slice Pizza there, 2805 Millwoods Road. That's going to get you a 10% discount if you mention the Minister of Peace. I get a fresh slice as well. You can come have lunch with me most days. I go over there. Also, if you're heading over to the Millwoods Town Center, I have a lot of sponsors that are helping me out. Game City, they're representing. We're going to go to GameCon and play a lot of video games together there. Millennium Club, that's where we get our nice swag. You go in there as well. VM Computers is doing all the hookups for us, maintenance, all that fun stuff. Higher Universe is our film crew. They are hooking up the movies. I even am doing some recruitment for them as well. So if you ever want to get into the film industry and you live in Alberta and might want to get to Edmonton as well, let me know. Give me a shout out in the message and we can talk. I might be able to help recruit for them as well. We do have a couple other new sponsors. Just waiting on images and stuff to add there as well, though. We do have Warp 3 Comic and Games. They are a hobby and game tabletop company. So what they do is have Magic the Gathering events. They have like Warhammer, stuff like that. It's really cool in there. So I'm going to go in there when they're having like Magic tournaments and stuff. I'm kind of good at Magic as well. So I'm going to go in there and help out. Maybe build decks, give some pointers. You know, maybe even play some games if I have time. You know, I'm a little bit busy as the things are getting fired up here. So welcome to the stream. I'm glad you have joined us. You're at the end of the stream, though. Unfortunately, I'm just kind of giving a shout out to our sponsors, 303 Collectibles as well. They're another hobby shop. They deal mostly in Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatnot. They're going to help us out. So if you want to come out, we're in the Millwoods area. We are uniting all the local businesses against bullying. That is my company. I am the Minister of Peace with Ministry of Peace Gaming. And I hope you help unite and make a safe gaming environment with everyone in every game you go with. That's the goal here, right? All right, till next time, peace.